RetroTech 100.
Hello, welcome to RetroTech 100, and I've got another Switch controller review for you. If you, like me, don't want to pay £60 for Nintendo's official Switch controller, then you might be looking at getting some of these. I got these sent to me by Playbox Game Supplies. They sent them to me for review. I've got them for free, but that will not colour my review. I've actually been using that red one you see there for about a week, and it's really, really good. This one here is $25.99, and this one is $27.99. This one doesn't have NFC and Rumble, but this one does. These can also be used on Android and also PC, which is really useful. Wired for PC, and it will work with Bluetooth on Android. So like I say, I've already been using it for a week, so it's slightly muddled inside, but you get a really long cable. I'd say this is about 10 feet long. It's normally wrapped up really nicely. I've just been playing with it. You get the controller itself. It's actually a good size and a good weight because it's got a built-in battery. I think that helps with the weight. Very comfortable. As you can see, the analog sticks are in a line rather than off-center. This D-pad you can actually change out. It lifts off, and you can put interchangeable D-pad covers on. I've been using this one because it's great for 2D beat 'em ups and stuff. But it's got like one that looks a bit like a Steam controller. This one, and also it's got one like that, really handy. So it's got a turbo function. What you do is you just hold turbo and a button that you want it to be a turbo for 2 seconds, and it becomes a turbo button. So when you press it, games like R-Type and stuff like that are great for it. Any shooters really. Also, you can change the rumble. It's got rumble feature in it. It's very strong. So if you hold the turbo button and press up and down on the D-pad, it increases or decreases the rumble function. It's very strong rumble. So I've turned it down a little. It's very good build quality, I must say. Very strong. It's got that. It's got a look of PS4 about it, really. And it's very comfortable to use, and it works really well. I've used it for a week. I've charged it once, and it's not run out of battery. I've not charged it since. It's very easy to pair. All you do to pair it is hold that button and Y, hold it for 2 seconds in the grip order section on your Switch, and it just comes up straight away, no bother. And then every time you want to turn it back on, it's a question of holding the button for a couple of seconds. It goes an automatic shutdown. You can shut it down yourself as well by holding the home button for a few seconds. And as you can see, it's paired there already. I'll show it running, and I'll give you my thoughts on what I think of it and if you should buy it or not. So here we are. You can see there's no lag whatsoever. Works really well. I like it for well, nearly every game. My Switch normally stays in the dock. I hardly ever use it in the undock mode. So I did have a Zelda controller, and it was pretty nice, but I really did need a wireless controller. This is a pretty good game, Raging Justice. Wasn't sure about it at first, but it's actually a really fun game. It's got all the usual buttons you'd expect. So it's got plus, minus, screen cap. It's got a turbo button, D, all the triggers. That's where you connect your cable. I really like the grip here. I mean, it's hard for me to demonstrate a controller, obviously, because you have to feel it for yourself. But it's actually very, very comfortable indeed. And I've had no problems with it whatsoever. Feels like a quality piece of kit, actually. Doesn't feel cheap at all. It certainly doesn't feel like 25 quid. It feels like a lot more money's been spent on this. This Raging Justice is pretty cheap at the minute, so you're looking for a good beat 'em up. While you're waiting for Streets of Rage 4, I'd definitely recommend this. Sorry, I'm not doing very well here. But it is a great fun game, actually. This controller works perfectly with it. I believe you can stomp on them when they're on the floor. I can't remember now. I don't condone the kicking the dogs, but this is a game, so we'll allow it this time. But yeah, it's a great controller. Works perfectly. I can't say any more than that about it because it does exactly what you want it to. It's high quality. I've never had a problem with it losing connection. The battery life's good, and it looks really cool as well. It's my favourite colour, actually. These come in black and red with a no NFC and no rumble. An extra £2, you can have the NFC and rumble. I can't test that because I don't have any games that use that function, and I don't have any those things that you put on there to put in the game. What they're called? You know what they're called. Amiibos, that's it. Amiibos. I don't have any Amiibos to test the NFC function, but I'm pretty sure they'll be working, because if anything's to go by with this controller, the NFC function will work on the others. So, would I recommend get one of these from Playbox? I would indeed. I'd have bought this if I'd not been sent them to review. Go and get yourself some awesome budget-friendly controllers from Playbox for your Switch. There's a link in the description to buy these from Playbox if you fancy your own. Thanks to Playbox for sending these out for me to review. This has been RetroTech 100. I'll see you next time.